Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time joining us, thank you. This is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and then make an anime for it. Today's song is I Like You by Infinite. And regardless of what Jimmy may say, this song is amazing. So good.
I don't know about that.
I will explain why it's so good. But first, let's explain how this whole thing works.
Yeah.
So Jimmy and I have taken 5 minutes to listen to this song and write down our ideas for the anime that this song would be the theme song of. So now that we've done that, we are going to combine them into a mega anime together right now. But first, we have to share individual ideas. So without further ado, encouraging you to pause and listen to the song. Maybe you already did. Wait till the end. Your choice. But again, I Like You by Infinite is today's song. And it's a banger.
We provide the link in the podcast description, but also it's on our Spotify playlist.
Yes, it is. And we can cover that more at the end.
Yeah.
But to get us going, I will share my mediocre idea.
Oh boy.
Anyway, here's my idea. Cute teen witches, like if Twice, the K-pop group, was a group of young witches, accidentally make a love potion, which accidentally makes everyone around them that's, their age fall in love with them. Among the youths affected are members of a boy band popular with the teen witches. The teens become as popular as the boy band members that they previously fawned over. They slowly roll out an anecdote for everyone, but the boy band members don't seem to snap out of it unless they were real feelings the whole time.
OMG.
And I just need you to understand, this song, I love it because it takes me back to middle school where there was just this whole fantasy courtesy of Lizzie McGuire and Disney Channel movies and Limited 2, which was a clothing store, and young adult everything.
23andMe.
Nope. And, just all this fantasy of boys falling in love with girls and blah, 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 which I'm sure was very damaging to my brain at some point.
Oh, totally.
Another. But
Disney brain.
this song was that to me in a nutshell. Just that candy sweet, oh my gosh, nothing could ever go wrong, Disney Channel kind of thing.
These boys are perfect in every way because we see their public out-facing personas.
And we love them. And then, oh my gosh, they love us.
And oh my gosh, they're sending nude text change behind our back? What?
Nope.
Is that not Infinite? No, that's
Nope.
FT Island.
Yeah, and Big Bang.
And Big Bang.
One of them, at least.
So far, Infinite. Not
Infinitely good.
problematic.
Fingers crossed.
There's probably some other thing going on about them. Plus, they're from a billion years ago. In K-pop terms.
And it's just K-pop in general, which has its own problems.
Yeah.
But
Inherently.
Anyhow, this song gave me middle school girl fantasy
I
vibes.
gotcha. Just
straight
the perfect
cisgender girl fantasy vibes.
Just love at first sight. Love is real. Nothing can stop true love.
Yep, all that stuff.
What knight in shining armor, princess, damsel, whatever.
All of it.
Got it.
It's like baby rom-com.
Yeah. I could totally see where you were.
Rom-com with training wheels.
Yeah.
And all those.
I could see where you got those vibes. 100%.
No, there was visually a chase scene where all of the girls...
but it's in slow-mo and they're just ah, ha, ha, ha.
No, not necessarily. We could.
Why is there a chase scene then?
Well, all of the girls had been flocking to the boy band members. You know how they do. But then
the script.
it gets flipped around, and whereas the boys were gracious because they'd had training or whatever, yay, hi everyone. All the girls are scrambling, what do we do?
Concerts. Yeah.
So that was my idea.
And boy bands of yesteryear and current year.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So they went a little rogue with the love potion.
Is it area-based love potion?
Yeah,
Is that how you kinda...
something blows up in their cauldron or their lab or whatever, and so it's the people around them.
The fumes.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's the people in the area, maybe the people at the school.
I gotcha.
And
the boy band was there for like a charity event or something.
They were in the area, they were in the neighborhood, and they were affected.
They just happened to open the limo
at the right time.
Window for like a split second to peer out at somebody.
It was enough.
Somebody's sister, one of the boy band's sisters, goes to the school.
That makes sense.
And they were driving by in the limo, and they're like, I gotta go check on my sister. And they open the window.
And that's all it took.
And it goes, sucks into it.
It's like a pink mist.
It's like osmosis.
Yes.
Or, gas fills the volume.
Osmosis is with water, though, right?
No, I said the wrong thing.
No, it's the
You
same
get
idea.
it, It's the gas fills the space.
Yes. There's a name for that, but I don't remember.
Something like that. You get it.
I certainly do.
I get it.
Perfect.
And then visualizing is very funny. We're like, why are they at this? They have a sister. Of course.
Of course.
Everything makes sense.
It does. I'm glad you figured that out.
Yeah. And everyone's fawning over them, but then they're like, oh, targeted love potion. Because in this one, it's not who they first see. It's like concocted for the group of witches to gain popularity.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're just having some fun, having some laughs maybe. Didn't intend for it to happen.
They all put their own individual hairs in.
They think it's just a load of hooey.
Little eye of newt.
Just for fun. Maybe it's like a Valentine's Day theme or something. It's something's happening that encourages them. Like, oh, maybe it's a school dance. Like, we don't have any dates.
Yeah.
Let's just do this.
Cherry Blossom Festival.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Very pretty. Prom. Not under the cherry blossom. Anyhow.
Yes.
So that's was good. My middle school fantasy.
I like it. It's very fun.
Little Sarah would have been like, wow.
I think we might be able to fit our ideas together pretty well.
Wow.
You'll see after I share mine.
Well, I just got to say, I need you.
Like you.
I need your idea as well.
Yeah. I'll share my idea now.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, unless you have any lingering questions.
No, I feel like we fleshed yours out. I do like it.
I feel like Amanda Bynes could have been in the American adaptation of this, like 15 years ago.
Oh, totally. Any of those Disney girls.
She was Nickelodeon, but
you're
same
right.
vibe.
Whatever.
Although Nickelodeon was always a little more risky, not nearly so wholesome.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Disney.
They were like, we're going to glorp on you. Ha-ha.
Yeah.
It's a prank show or whatever.
Yeah.
You got glorped. Well, because she started on like All That or something, like a comedian show, right?
Because she had her own show, but I don't think that was like the first thing.
Yeah, I don't know. You get it, though.
Anyhow.
They were just trying to like...
It's that vibe.
squeeze her for as much content as she could create back then.
Poor thing.
Be on all the shows, Amanda.
Poor thing.
Play soccer in this movie. Pose as your brother.
She was in a movie with Colin Firth, which I do like Colin Firth.
You do have a hard-on for Colin Firth.
It's not really the term I would have used, but let's hear your idea anyhow.
All right, I'll share my idea now for I Like You by Infinite. Also, Infinite's in all caps if you really want to...
If you really want to search it up.
Google. Nothing... That
Search
capitalization
engines.
doesn't matter. My idea is as follows. What happens when the popular kids from the track team in high school reunite after college and start a small business?
Well, then.
It could either be a well-oiled machine or a disaster on the horizon. Enter all the classic characters, such as haughty team captain, energetic runners, the lazy one, etc.
Okay.
Now, smash them all into a small bakery and watch what happens.
Oh, a bakery.
Things certainly have changed after high school. Can this team pull it together to create a successful business without compromising any of their friendships? Or will it all come crumbling down?
That was excellent.
Friendships will be tested. The power structure from before college will definitely shift. Who will take up the leadership position when the previous captain isn't as savvy as business as someone else who got like a business degree or something?
Oh, crap.
Because they just weren't as good at business as they were at managing a group of high school runners?
It's a different thing.
Who will be the best baker? Questions I've posed that I would.
You have the study guide.
That I did not answer. in my idea.
That's for us to find out.
For like fun athletes running a bakery.
Cool.
Because then they're all still like fit and cool. Mm-hmm. But then they've changed in college and stuff and gained different personality traits.
Yeah.
And everything's different. And I put them in a bakery because I was like, if I put bakery or cats in there, Sarah has to keep something from my idea.
You're not wrong.
Yes. Do you have any questions about my idea?
I'm most curious how you thought they would fit together, because you did say.
I was thinking we have two distinct groups. So like boy band, e.g. bakery people, staff.
Okay.
I don't know. How do you want to combine high school turned college bakers and Love Potion number 9?
I was hoping that would come in. I really was.
You read my mind.
Maybe this is number 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because it didn't work, so.
Eight.
That's the one.
Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking, I didn't have a concrete idea, but like instead of a pop group, you have popular high school athletes turned business bakers.
Okay.
Because then they're still like the
Larger than life,
popular, fun business, new kids on the block of the bakery world, changing things up. And
Okay.
we don't use a recipe, or
That's a bad
our
idea.
mother dough is from the Himalayas.
That's pretty crazy.
Right? Something like that. So we swap out pop stars for
Baker boy.
baker boys and girls that you
Okay.
would also want to emulate and craft a love potion accidentally for, or baking love potion.
I'm leaning toward that's speaking
The
to me a
witches
little
are
bit
kind
more.
of witch bakers. Mm-hmm. And they still do love potion cupcakes.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't thought this out, so bear with me.
It's less of a vaporization of a potion and more of an ingested potion.
Maybe maybe it's not a whole group of teens. Maybe it's just like 2 or 3 friends that are working at this bakery like over the summer. Part-time job, something like that.
Got it.
And they are trying to convince the cool owner that they need to have a new thing on the menu. And they're like, well, we could just make love potions. Like, we could just do that. And
They were witches the whole time?
I guess they don't have to be.
These precocious teens.
I guess they don't have to actually be witches. They may just...
What if the owner of the bakery is a witch, but doesn't use witchcraft in the baking?
Sure.
And so they find a spell book in with the recipe books
Okay.
in
that
storage
makes sense.
when they're supposed to be looking for like
Flour.
baguette.
Where'd I put that one baguette? In storage.
The mother baguette.
But maybe they go behind the superiors' backs and do it, and it like explodes, or
I think they make the dish.
oh, I have a good idea.
Okay.
Because you said they bake it into something.
Right.
As it bakes, all of the like
Steam and
evaporation
stuff.
goes out the exhaust and like blankets the neighborhood.
Okay.
So they thought that they would just have it like, oh, ha ha ha, like cupcakes.
Yeah.
Still think it's kind of a funny joke.
But
and
they don't understand the whole
Maybe it is like dance season or something.
baking
And
process.
they're like, buy 2, like lovers cupcakes. Ha ha ha. Here's a deal.
February.
But then, or whatever. Could be cherry blossom viewing.
Same thing.
And yeah, all the little pink mist comes out again and blankets everyone. And
So is it still targeted and everyone suddenly likes these precocious teens? Or is it the boy group limo incident as before?
you didn't want the boy group, so
Well,
you wanted to replace it
we
with
changed that
baking.
already. The boy group, you've made the witches the bakers, so the boy group is still here.
Oh, okay.
We gotta have the boy group now.
Okay. I thought that would just be like the owners of the bakery.
Oh, because they're cool?
But that would be inappropriate age difference, probably.
Yeah, I'm saying there's still a boy group now.
Okay. Or it could be a track team.
Yeah, pop singer track team.
Okay.
Twofer.
Okay.
They're athletes. They're cut. But also, they move in the groove and they sing real smooth.
I'm instantly middle school meters going yes.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So
How's that? Yeah, there's nothing bad about that. And then you have the whole same, age romance thing, and it's not problematic. Like them getting accosted by the baker owners.
and it could be that the group is performing something related to the love day, whatever.
Yeah, they're a boy group.
So that's one of the things.
Goes
is
without saying.
They're making this like cupcake thing for that event rather than just a random
gotcha.
thing. It's like, oh, you're gonna go to the concert? Like, show us your ticket, and you can buy one get one free of these like lovers cupcakes
I see.
because love.
So
and
do you think
whatnot.
it's ingestion now still? Or
Well,
is it still the...
I
Is
want
it
to
a little
say
bit of both?
that the inept people made it and were like, ha ha ha, this isn't gonna work. This is just funny. And in the baking process, all of it went out into the air.
Okay.
And so it boiled out like alcohol. And so the cupcakes are just cupcakes.
Got it.
But the
they're still
effect,
pink.
Yeah, of course. They're
Yeah.
really cute. It's how they expected them. They just said, oh, yeah, we made it with love potion. Ha ha ha, secret ingredient.
But the
But they
baker owner is
actually
like-
did. And they're like, where did you get this recipe? What's going on? And that's why everyone in town is in love. And then we can decide if it's just with the teens, if it's with the baker, if it's
I gotcha.
just with
It's just a
each
blanketing...
other.
It's just a various
It could be the next person you see.
groups of people.
Or it's more of like a truth serum where it forces you to confess your feelings.
Because
That
yours
might
was
be
the potion
nicer.
didn't work. Or it was the love was inside them the whole time. Was your idea.
So maybe that's it. Is
Yeah.
it forces them to confess?
I like that.
It's like a love truth thing.
Serum.
Serum, but in an aerated form.
Yeah.
Love truth mist.
I like the idea that it's the witch / actual spellbook owner is like the grandma of the bakery owner.
Yeah, not necessarily
Yeah.
in the myths.
So they don't know
That book's still
that
there.
that book was even there. To
like they
begin
knew
with.
grandma was a witch, but like
Yeah.
nobody does that stuff anymore.
Yeah, there's got to be like people don't really believe in magic anymore. Haha. 9 3/4. Go on through.
Yep.
Yeah, so the precocious teens are not necessarily witches, but they become potion
Yeah, and
brewers by accident.
No one has to be a witch. It just there's a spell book.
I want the grandma to be a witch, though.
Yeah, but she's not like a main.
No, she's not around.
It's not like the owner, not day to day.
But maybe there is an episode where they approach.
Well,
grandma
yeah, they
with the
have to
book.
figure out how to undo it at some point.
Yeah. It's like, oh, those potions wear off after 48 hours.
You mean all this has been happening?
Bum, bum, bum. See?
There you go.
That's if we get canceled. We've got the out.
That's just what should happen.
When we're canceled.
So this seems really short to me, actually.
So, like a movie?
What do you think? It definitely falls in with the whole Disney Channel movie thing that I
think
referenced.
if we did it as a series, which I do want to do,
like a one season only.
it would be a short season, but it would also be the ramifications of the fog cloud kind of giving perspective from everyone who was affected. So you kind of meander away from the main characters for a second, and you're
Okay.
kind of seeing like the teachers hooking up and like stuff like
Oh.
that. I don't know, right?
Okay.
But it's again like not prompted necessarily by magic, just like the truth thing.
We could have a character that is like adjacent to the main baking characters. Mm-hmm. It goes to school with them, and maybe they're like kind of friends, but not really anymore. But they're like the journalist wants to get to the bottom of it, and so we follow them around more, and they're asking like, "What's going on? What do you all have in common?"
Yeah.
And trying to get to the bottom of it. So they're interviewing people, and at the same time, they're trying to figure it out. The baking people are like, "Oh crap, we
But they're
need to hide
also
this."
truth serumed, and so there's that scene where
Or they weren't there that day, and they weren't affected.
or they approach the baking twins and are like, "We used to be friends," and then they have this whole diatribe about, why they aren't friends anymore and what happened. And they're like, oh, this was a huge misunderstanding.
Okay.
You were just a nosy little twerp.
I was thinking instead of working with, they would be working against. So the journalist is trying
That's
to...
the thing, but they were friends.
Okay.
So the friendship at the end, it all gets tied up in a nice little bow, and so they're friends again.
Okay.
But they are enemies, to quote unquote.
They're working against each
It
other.
is very face level, yes. But I want there to be a camaraderie at the end when they're like, oh my god.
Okay.
I was affected by this too.
All right.
And we used to be friends, and then anyway, they flash back to like losing a dodgeball and getting laughed at, and something that didn't matter that they put too much stock in, and then
someone told them something that someone said, even though that wasn't true.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so like, oh, it was all a huge misunderstanding, anyways. My character arc is complete, and then they vaporize.
Just like the mist that brought them there.
Yeah, they were a concoction of the love potion.
Creepy.
Whole time.
Creepy. It's like a Mary Poppins
A
situation.
little genie-esque. They're like, I was a mist creature.
Rub the muffin tin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry was a mist creature the whole time.
Terrifying.
Freaking Jerrifying. I feel like that's a pretty good combination of our ideas.
Do you feel good about it?
Are you still on board now with the track team pop stars? They're very low-level pop stars, popular in a small subset of people. Or are they worldwide? Are they countrywide famous?
I feel like it would be easier if they were not track stars, unless they went to the school of the Baker people, and so they were. It's like the world knows them as these like big pop stars, but at school they're just like track stars.
That's what I was
they just
thinking.
Perform a lot.
That's why that's
rather than like just my sister goes here.
Yeah, I feel like that's the cheater version to get them all there, other than just.
If we don't want the track star thing, then I think we should go with the original, like, I'm just in the area for a concert or something.
Yeah. Let's ditch the track star thing, I guess.
You okay with that?
Yeah. And then mine's just baking. They're track stars.
All right.
Track star, pop star.
So they go to this school.
Yes.
And they're treated somewhat normally.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense about why they would have feelings for, like, another one of the students. Because they actually go to that school.
They have
It's
rapport.
not just like, I have a, poster on the wall that I kiss every night or something. I feel like I saw that in a movie.
of a girl that I don't know.
I meant the ladies.
Oh.
But having the boy band
like
picture.
shrines and stuff.
But
I think we'll take out the creep factor in that they literally go to school together.
I think that works a lot better.
And they're on the track team together.
Maybe.
Or they
have a gym class
have
together.
a gym class together.
They know each other.
There you go.
But while they're doing like competitions after school and dancing and singing and traveling the world, the Baker people are working part-time baking.
So this is like a weird alternate reality where pop stars also have the time to go to regular school.
Well, if they're young enough, maybe that's part of the whole deal.
Oh, yeah. The parents signed things that are like, kids still has to go to school. Kids got to learn.
If it's some sort of like trainee thing, like they've somehow debuted, but also they have to finish their school.
Some program set up in schools that's like...
Where on the weekends they go, and on the summer they tour, but
yeah.
they try and keep their
That's good.
day-to-day lives fairly normal.
Yeah.
Maybe even for, like, mental health reasons, which in real life,
You need
think...
some normalcy, yeah.
Didn't we just talk about Amanda Bynes having,
Yeah, she went off the deep end a while ago, didn't she?
Yeah, a lot of people that worked as children have had difficulties later in life, so...
Most.
Maybe some of this grounding is a good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll just throw that in there as a...
Because then we can fix them later when they don't need to be broken.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool.
It's
I feel
very
good. I feel better about it. It needed that, I think.
I think so. I think that was a vague part that
they
we
all go to
needed
school
iron out.
together. They just also happen to be like a boy band pop star thing. They run track. They're like cool peeps. They know the Bakers.
Because that's the thing. Then they're like a triple threat,
Mm-hmm.
They're smart and they go to school. They're pop stars, extremely talented, but they're also track stars.
So they're good at like dancing too.
And they're fit and they're dancers and they're J-Hope and oh god.
Could be worse. Let's be honest.
Yeah, this is good. I like this a lot. And I feel like the track star element and the baking element is pretty much all I need from mine anyways.
Are you good with that?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have the bakery that Grandma Witch left a book in. Teens
I just
found
like
it,
that immediately.
and they make it as a joke.
Yeah.
And then the bakery owner's like, "Oh, that was real."
Yeah.
But
That,
you're
to
not
me-
supposed to aerate it. You're not supposed to heat it. That
to me
gaseous form.
seals it for me is them accidentally finding a quote unquote recipe book that is a spell book and like
and it's
potion
nothing
book.
weird. It's not like they put hair in it or like
No, it's
Eye
just-
of Newt.
The timing and the incantation.
Yeah, maybe when you put it in, you say like, "I've baked this with love. I want to share with you,"
And it
or
goes
something like that. Not quite that big.
And then lightning.
Not quite that big. Scale back. Scale back. But I like the idea
Force
of
lightning. Just
like they
everywhere.
made a love potion, which is like a liquid, and they're like, this recipe calls for like a half cup of oil. Let's just put that in instead.
Yeah.
Some sort of
That's fun.
extract.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Love extract. I hate that. That's not the title.
I was thinking like vanilla extract, but you know. Extract my love.
Oh no, I hate it. It's not that.
That's weird.
It's not that. But
Okay.
are you on the title phase?
Are you? Because I am.
I'm super there.
Cool.
What
What-
title words do you want?
How'd you know what I was going to ask you?
We're at that part in the
what,
show.
What words? In our mega anime.
which we've created.
Yeah,
we
it's
did
done.
it.
So check that off your list if anyone's following along
And if you
for the steps.
if you read the title of the episode, you could just stop listening.
Yep.
The rest of the episode is us figuring out what that is.
And maybe ironing out like 2 other things.
Spoilers.
So thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Bye. What do you think? Baking or like cupcakes?
Yeah.
And then like festival concert?
Baking and no.
Live.
Like I'm trying to think like spell potion. Potion is potion in this sense the baking.
Yeah, because that's where
Under
it
the
kind of
purview
goes.
of that.
Unless you want like magic baking.
No, I don't want that. So let's lump magic in with baking because
Okay.
it's in this term we've done this.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have musical, concert. Is that going to get us the title?
Should we just do magic baking?
Should we just do magic baking?
Let's see where we go.
All right, you want to do a magic word first or a baking word first?
I can bake.
I'll make a magic spell.
Woo.
3, 2, 1. Spellbound.
Parbake. Because that was all I could think of.
It's so specific.
Well,
I'm parbaking that potion.
yeah. For reasons.
Cupcake. Switcheroo, I'll do a baking, you do a magic. 3, 2, 1. Mixture.
Potion. Parbake potion.
That's fun.
Potion parbake.
I also thought of like sugar in baking.
Because I thought of Sweet on You as a title.
I like that.
Because it's like sweets and
Yeah.
they're like having to tell each other the whole like
It's not
confession.
Sweet City.
No, it is not.
Sweet on You.
Sweet on You. That was the first like thought
I feel like
had.
that's a good start.
Yeah.
It doesn't encompass the magical element. It encompasses the baking element.
And the whole truth-telling,
Truth telling.
love,
I'm
etc.
sweet on you. It's
Yeah.
the truth. I promise. Mm-hmm. I cannot tell a lie. All the presidents are here.
Do you want to do... We haven't, I feel like, done this in a while, where it's like, word, sweet on you.
I feel like we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. Mm-hmm. Since we've done a colon title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do... Well, potion's not a great title magic word.
No. Spellbound, magics.
Spellbound is cute.
Spellbound,
sweet on you. It's got a lot of S's. I like it.
It does kind of roll off the tongue. You want that?
I do if you do.
Spellbound, colon.
Sweet on you.
That's cute.
It's super cute.
It's very cute.
Just like this song.
We have one word for it. Cute.
It's cute. It's cute.
I think that's good. Who would you want to be in the now officially titled Spellbound, Sweet on You?
Well, if you and I don't end up confessing to each other, I quit this podcast.
Oh, that's what we do.
So perfect.
You read my mind. Good thing
how
we're
sweet.
both drink that serum. Or
Yeah, thankfully we inhaled that
inhale.
pink mist.
We huffed it.
Huff that mist. Please don't take that out of context.
Now
yeah.
we're a mist creature.
Ta-da! I caught
Together.
myself. I almost did
It's close.
the thing.
How many episodes have you been doing this?
It's terrible.
LeVar Burton's gonna fucking kick our ass.
He's gonna mist his way in here. I think that you and I should just be students at the school, background characters that...
But we're sweet on each other.
Yeah, we get truth cupcaked into...
A hilarious anime situation.
telling each other how we feel.
Where we drop a lot of papers.
Sure. Or maybe we each give each other a cupcake.
And we eat it with arms crossed.
Okay, how do we eat with our arms crossed? Oh, you mean intertwined?
Yeah, you got it.
Ah, I thought you just meant like, I'm mad. I'm cranky.
Well, we're mist people, so we hover and we have telekinesis as well.
Of course. Silly me.
As all mist people do.
Of course. The rules I forgot.
Speaking of mist people, don't look now, but LeVar Burton's behind your shoulder.
Is that why I'm suddenly very cold?
Yes.
Eek.
He came out of the freezer with a bunch of books. I don't know why. He keeps the books cold.
Keeps the words fresh. That was so dumb.
It's better than keeps the books cold. That doesn't even make any sense.
Can we agree you and I are background students that fall for each other and tell each other how we feel?
Totally.
Cool.
And we're mist people.
Yeah. So it doesn't force people to fall in love. It just forces them to explain.
It forces them to explain their true feelings.
Yeah, cool. Just wanted to reiterate that it's not a traditional love potion.
Yes.
Like Cupid's
And
kind of situation.
it forces them to confess their true feelings if they are love motivated. It's not like a, full on 100% truth thing. It's like a get people who already liked each other to admit it potion.
Yeah, it's just, I've had a crush on you.
Yeah.
I've had a crush on you
I think
too.
we narrow the scope to it not being like truth serum.
Yeah, no, it's
A
definitely...
murderer comes out and is like, I did it.
Yeah, let's not introduce that.
No, the murderer is like, I like this woman.
I'm gonna kill her. How else will she know?
I picked her for this next murder of mine.
That's terrible.
Ha-ha.
No haha.
I do love her, though.
Terrible.
So they all are all missed, and that's the show. Spellbound. Sweet on you.
Yeah, do we want to pick anybody for anything?
Amanda Bynes.
Is she the bakery owner?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Miley Cyrus.
I feel so bad. I'm forgetting her name.
Jennifer Hudson.
Nope.
Amelia Bedelia.
She was Madame Zeroni in Holes. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember her name? She's fantastic.
I do not remember her name.
I want her to be the Grandma Witch, though.
She is great.
Oh my gosh, this is going to drive me insane.
You totally did know it, too. I remember you pulling this fact out a while ago, and I was just like, this is blowing my mind.
Damn it.
I know Shia LaBeouf and Zero.
Yeah, Zero's grandma. Spoilers.
Oh my god, we can't spoil movies in every episode.
Was it his great?
Relation?
Yeah, I don't think it was his direct grandma.
Yeah.
Carry her up the mountain. Crap. Oh my god, I could see her face.
Spoilers.
Eartha Kitt.
Oh, you got it.
Win.
You did get
win.
it. Holy shit, you're right.
Eartha Kitt.
Spoilers, he carries Zero up the mountain and lifts the curse of the Yelnats family.
Dude.
God's thumb.
Dude.
Lizards.
I
holes,
thought you just
Kissing Kate
spoiled
Barlow.
way more than I did. Wow. Okay.
I can fix that. You know what I can't fix? This fucking episode.
That's true. But anything else, Dule Hill, we're signing you up.
Dule, you're in. Dule, you're in the show.
He should be.
Yeah.
K-pop manager?
I wonder if he's on
K-pop
Twitter.
boy group manager? He's totally
Hell
on Twitter.
yeah.
He has to be on Twitter. He has to.
Do you think they're doing fun quarantine stuff?
I hope so.
I hope so.
He has 2 kids now, at least.
That's great. He has some...
He has people to hang with and a
Yeah.
wife.
He's forced to hang with them, but
Last I heard.
he should want to do that. We're in the show. Dule Hill's in the show.
Did Eartha Kitt pass, though?
She might have been.
Oh, shit.
She's a missed person now.
Well, I mean, what have we learned? That you can just take old sounds and
Yeah.
chop them up?
And it's like, we
Synthesized.
have enough of her voice synthesized that she can say any words.
Yeah.
And it's an anime. It's not
She
like you
doesn't
actually
have to
need to
say
CG her face in there or anything.
Just something.
You know?
She's bound to have played like a mythical witch kind of.
Yeah.
That's her vibe. So, did she ever say the words spell or just curse?
You could like reverse curse and be like, curse.
Curse! That's the reverse of curse, everybody.
All right. That's the podcast Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
That's very good.
You made it this far.
That's very good. Everyone stopped listening half an hour ago.
Well, we told them to, so.
Yeah.
We were like, well, that was it.
I feel like that's why we could just go off the rails.
Yeah.
And we have proceeded to do so.
Like we do every time.
But thank you for listening. We
if
have
you've made it this far.
a Twitter. It's at Instant Anime Pod. If you don't follow us already,
what you doing?
Do
Are you
it.
following Dulé Hill? Because that would be acceptable.
we might be doing that now.
He needs to be on Twitter. I'm going to be so sad.
I'm going to be very upset. But not all celebrities have, free time
Social
or
media.
social media managers or whatever. But we're on there. It's our only social media. It's where we post GIFs, teasing upcoming episodes, chat with y'all. If you try and guess what the episode's about from the GIFs, bravo. I was scrolling back, just like looking through stuff.
Do we just give the best ones ever?
Some of them are actually pretty good, and I'm like, wow, animes exist that basically have our core elements.
Thank God, we're just stealing.
And then
things.
other times I'm like, I can't find any fucking Morse anime GIFs.
Yeah.
Horrible. This week's probably going to be pretty easy. Baking, easy.
Sure.
But
Love, pedals, singing.
again, that
We're
is
set.
our social media.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's hashtag cursed.
It's where we post hashtag curse content all day, every day.
Sometimes.
One time a day.
Maybe once a week.
We also have a website.
We do. It's instantannie.may. Check it out. It's where we host. All of our episodes are there. They have those clickable description links that Jimmy mentioned earlier if you want to listen to the songs. Otherwise, in our sidebar, you can find that Spotify playlist that Jimmy also mentioned, which is a fun time. It has songs that we've used in previous episodes to animify.
Ever-growing archive of
It's getting big.
excellent
'Cause
songs.
We're over 150 episodes, so.
No B2B in there, though.
Damn it.
B2B.
Damn it. They were one of the main songs in a K-drama I just watched that was fantastic.
I'll never get over that we said BTOB
I know.
in the first episode.
I
And then
know.
we, well, it was in the song, too, I think, where they're like, B2B,
And we were like, oh, yeah.
ordinary days, or whatever.
They did say
I'm
that,
like,
didn't
holy
they?
shit, how did we miss that?
We're dumb, I guess.
We're just a dumb.
Whoops. But they were in the K-drama I watched. I don't think I've mentioned it on any episodes yet, but...
You finished it now.
I did. Cinderella and the Four Knights is on Netflix, and it is such a wonderful, feel-good,
Not sponsored.
rom-com-y kind of, but like good rom-com, not like I have,
It's a K-drum
K-rom-drom.
com. Is it com?
Yeah. It's
There's some com in there?
romantic comedy. Yeah, I would say there's some comedy, but there's also it's a dramedy. Is that what you call it?
Sure.
Anyhow.
A rom dramedy?
It's good, and I feel like it's more realistic than Disney Channel. So enjoy that.
Suck it, Amanda Bynes.
If that's your thing, I fucking loved it, and it does have BTB in it. So you're the only one for me. I don't know what the song's actually called.
Is it the outro song? Or is it just like a song
Well,
that plays near the end of every episode?
They do the theme songs. That sounds bad, but where like
They thematically...
something's happening that's in the same theme, and so they play that song each time, which apparently is the reason that Pixar movies make you cry so much.
Because they do...
They repeat the music like during certain parts to build up the emotions. So
Leitmotifs.
they do that, but it's not as subtle.
Yeah.
And it's also seasoned, so you really notice. But anyhow,
A lot of movies do.
great song.
A lot of amazing composers. Like Star Wars, where they like...
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
here's Leia's theme. Fucking cry now.
Go for it. Here's the tissues.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was just something I'd read where they're like, Pixar, it's the music. That's what makes you cry. It couldn't be any other thing. Otherwise...
Yeah, it's not the great writing. Couldn't be.
No. Ha. Ha ha ha. But back to our website, which is...
Pixar.com.
If only... No. My goodness, can you imagine? You can check out our merch, shop.instantannie.may.
I mean, I did tell you they stole Soul from us.
They did.
100%.
They did. There's no question. No question.
Hit us up, Pixar.
Give you more ideas. How about this one? Spellbound.
Spellbound.
Sweet on you.
Sweet on you.
What else is on there? Podcatchers on the sidebar.
A couple.
And you can suggest a song
Merch.
if you... Yep, I said shop.
You did.
Uh-huh. You can suggest a song if you want to.
We recommend it.
You can either check out our Twitter. It's a pinned tweet. It's on the sidebar. Or you can go straight to suggest.instantannie.may and pop in a song title that you want Jimmy and I to listen to and turn into an anime.
Yeah.
A mega anime.
And if
be
you're
exact.
on Twitter, let us know if you want us to append the suggestion form with like an optional add your Twitter handle for like call, you know.
Oh, well, we could just put that, like, what's your name / Twitter handle?
Yeah.
We could just change that question on the form and they could put both or either.
Yeah. Hit us up on Twitter. Otherwise, I'm not changing it.
Oh, okay. Never mind my idea. Is that all, Jimmy?
Is that all? No. There's
Wait,
one
there's
last
more?
thing. If you are an avid podcast listener, you know that people ask for reviews and ratings
And that's what we're doing shamelessly right now.
of podcasts. And guess what? We're a podcast. And we're on iTunes and all the other things that you can rate and review podcasts on.
Most of them are in the sidebar.
So if you really enjoy the podcast, if you really hate the podcast, if you listened to the podcast and you have a free moment to sign up and write or rate our review of our podcast, we'd really enjoy reading it in our own time. It's not like we read them on the podcast or whatever.
No, that'd be interesting. I don't want to do that.
No, but
Like an unboxing video, but
this person said. I think we've called out the people when we like know.
yeah, when it's like we got a nice one, thank you.
Or like the Ubisoft Sparkle one where we don't know this
Can you
person.
imagine how sad it would be if we're like, okay, and now we're just going to check all of them. No new ones.
Nope, still 4.
50th week in the row where we didn't get any new ones. Okay, that would be so sad.
We don't do that.
That would be terrible.
It would be a very sad podcast, and I'd rename the podcast
Sadcast?
the Sad Pod.
Damn.
But yeah, if you have the time, I know none of us do, but if you find the time, it'd be great.
Yeah, and
we like reading them in our own time,
Yes, we do.
and that's about it.
But stay healthy.
Stay healthy, stay safe.
Stay inside.
Thanks for listening. Bye.